Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for May 23rd through the 29th, 2016. So let's take a moment to take a deep breath. And if you've found a space where you have the ability to really tune in and connect with the source of your inner being. And we ask you just to place yourself in a frame of mind where you are open to the visions that Source is giving you in order to help you to embrace the truth of your desires that you are seeking to manifest. They are the source of your well-being is observing. They're showing me a hawk. The source of your inner being is observing what you're wanting, observing that desire, that goal with such precise accuracy, okay? And devoting such profound attention to what it is that you are seeking, the fulfillment. It knows it with absolute certainty and clarity what would afford you the opportunity to be and feel true freedom. And it's offering you the keys to make that happen, providing you with information to allow that to come forward. They want you to not allow distractions to sort of rob you of your joy, to rob you of the profound opportunities that are awakening for you. They want you to be almost like a scavenger, just seeking out, getting into the lab of your mind and really focusing the lab of your mind on any evidence of joy, of any aspect of your desires or the rewards that reflect or give evidence to your truth. They want you to shift your attention to this in a very profound way. So there's so much that they want you to receive. And again, they're showing me that this is to help you to turn that page that will allow you to begin that new chapter in your life. One of success. Now, I get this very strong feeling that you can feel it, that you're starting to be enlightened. The light bulb is turning on. Something in your senses, your awareness, your consciousness is turned on to this frequency. You can feel it. And what they want you to be is not afraid to allow the changes that are going to enable you to turn that page, to begin that new chapter of experience for yourself. So you have to let that old pattern of thought, beliefs, you have to let that go. And you have to allow your true self to come forward. Your true self already has the new pattern, the new beliefs, the courage, the confidence. But you just have to let go of the old aspects, that pattern of thought. You will recognize it because it's outdated and it makes you feel unwanted, unloved. It makes you feel unworthy. And this is an indication, not that you are, it's just an indication of the aspects of your life or the way that you're focusing on your life. It's indicating to you that what you're giving your attention to is unworthy, is feels unloved, but not you, the divine inner being, who is the extension of Source, which is well-being and joy and prosperity and Source. So don't get that confused. Okay? Don't ever get that confused. So that's why it's much easier to shift when you detach from what your ego represents to you. It's just showing you the contrast of what you're focused upon in respect to what your inner being is feeling and radiating towards you. And so that's what negative emotions are. You are safe. But when you are no longer focused on your source of well-being, you're going to feel this opposition, challenge. So instead of wrestling with that, just turn in the direction that feels better. And things you will feel will start to get easy for you. They'll get easier. Okay? Be gentle. Be gentle with feedback, negative feedback. Be gentle with it. You're not wrestling, you're not resisting. Say thank you for letting me understand that this is not the choice for me. And they're indicating that this is a profound time of choice for you. They're indicating a practice of laughter for the body. It's like almost a therapy for the body. They want you to do is that I get this sense that laughter will send a vibrational message. It will, first of all, somehow open the cells and help the cells to release those negative thought patterns, the vibration of fear is what they're writing. It's like laughter shakes up that pattern, that frequency of fear. It shakes it up. It distorts its continuum. Like it's because it's like a billboard that just running that same thing over and over again. You've ever been Times Square or been anywhere where you seen like billboards just running, or like at the bottom of a news broadcast, there's just running that strip across the bottom, the same news, bad news. And so the laughter breaks up the consciousness of fear, and it'll break it up from the cells, which is throughout the entire body, and give you that release that you're looking for. And it's gives you that breakthrough that you're also looking for. So they want you to really use some laughter therapy here. So find some opportunities to laugh, okay, as I hit my camera here, to shake it up a bit, okay, in this week, to shake up your energy, to, and they're showing me sort of a chair, and usually this means to relax and meditate, but I get a feeling that they don't want you to sort of be a couch potato in this week, okay? They want you to kind of, they're showing me that you're rooting on, you kind of just sort of sitting and getting, sort of just rooting on, sort of thinking things too much and being very critical, or just playing something over and over in your mind, the cause, over and over and over again. Don't focus on so much the cause as the effect is what they want you to do here. Like if something's bothering you and you keep thinking, yeah, that person, if I hadn't done this or if that person hadn't done this, the cause. What they want you to know pay attention to is the effect that that cause is creating for you because you won't let it go. You know, they want you to hear it. They want you to really focus on that. You keep blasting this, like they're showing me a trumpet, like you're just blasting it and just sounding it, and all it's doing is creating this effect that you need to realize that you're watching the power of your manifestation right then and there. And they want you to be a better friend to yourself than that. They want you to notice the effects so that you can determine and to choose a different or a better cause for you to be focused upon that will then give you a different effect. It's like they're showing me like a refresh. If you pay attention this way, they're writing the word Easter. It's almost like you can sort of rebirth yourself in that moment. You can create a whole different new reality in that moment. You see? All right. So they're showing me that information is going to just sort of sprout up for you. They're showing me the book. They're showing me a book on a stem as if the book is a flower, and so there's going to be this expansion. There's going to be information coming up, and they wrote the word earth, and they've been doing this before. So there's a need to connect with the earth. There's a need to connect with the earth. They're saying something. They wrote the word lack and the word half after that, and they're giving me a sense that you need to connect with the earth because there's a lot of information. You need to connect with. I feel like the earth is at a higher frequency, and that you need to catch up to speed with that frequency that the earth is offering. Like it's offering this information to you, and they're saying like after. So right now you're kind of seeing things sort of like half full. Maybe that's what they kind of mean by it. And you're kind of seeing things through the perspective of your fear. When you get a chance to get out in nature and absorb the energy, exercise or do whatever you need to do out there, meditate, whatever you feel guided to do, that you'll get the full picture. Like you only have half of it. And that's what's maybe causing you to sort of see things through this, through the fear perspective, and has you focus on lack more than is necessary. So they're just throwing out some things here, nature therapy and laughter therapy so far, that you really want to incorporate this week. And they're showing me, someone like um, from the pioneer times, like, Puritan kind of, which means to me that this is like rigid or outdated thought patterns and beliefs. And I feel like you've been trying to get something to work or an approach that's just not working, and haven't been open to or accessible to other approaches or other options. And this could be exploring, career options. It could be exploring something in a relationship. There's something that that's not working right now. Maybe you're kind of butting heads, or you keep coming up with the same results that are unfulfilling, and you know you need to make this change, and you're just being kind of old fashioned about it. So they want you to to step up your game, modernize your, try something fresh and new. All right, so let's take a look at the theme for the week from our archangels, and this card kind of fell out of the deck. Ah, how nice for some of you who have been looking for soulmate, and as well, this could really represent an inner transformation where you are finding a deeper connection with your own soul, who's your real true soulmate, as well as, remember your body is also your soulmate as well. So your life partner in this world that allows you to experience all the pleasures, the joy of this physical experience. So they're also saying be less critical of your body. Your body is just as divine and spiritual as you are. Um, so they're indicating that some of you may really benefit from reading some books um, on, spiritual books that may help you, like self-help books, um, especially as it pertains to your physical body, maybe on energy, some things like this. So just tuning in, what's really happening here is this card is also really represent a huge spiritual shift. Okay, this is showing me the third eye, which is just getting larger and larger, and it's expanding. And as you see things more through this spiritual consciousness, you act upon that guidance, the abundance. They're telling me the abundance of your dreams and the fulfillment of your dreams that you are waiting on and been waiting for will really come through for you. So they need you to really trust your guidance. Trust your guidance, and allow yourself to just flow more with what you're receiving, what you're sensing. Don't hold back. Um, don't criticize the guidance. Go forward and see what happens. You know, don't be afraid. It's safe for you to take the plunge, especially if it's in a relationship, if it's in a new career. You know, what they're telling me in all areas of your life, you are connecting the with the alignment of your dreams. And that's one thing that this card represents here. Archangel Chamuel's name means he who sees God. So you can ask Archangel Chamuel to help you to see through the what God, through that perspective of the divine, to show you how God sees you and your life, to show you. So ask him to help you to find the insight or change of perspective that you need, especially in an area where you're feeling challenged by that particular relationship or that particular, um, you know, coworker. Even if you're having trouble with showing me, just feeling more centered and calm. Some of you may be feeling challenged in terms of networking and finding people to connect with, whether it's socially, romantically, or if it's a lead for a job, a career move. So pray for this guidance, pray for this assistance, and they're writing the word legs is almost like they want to show you, give you legs, help you to build, and so just trust and ask for that help. Okay, let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. Okay, we have the World card, which was the underlying that card I pulled from the bottom. So this is really going back to talking about, this huge shift. They've been talking about this, turning that page, beginning that new chapter. And so this week, something is going to happen that is going to give you that opportunity to turn that page and to begin to start to sort of, almost a feeling like putting your foot in the water, kind of just getting that first feeling of that dipping your feet in that new territory, that new experience for yourself. And so they want you they're showing me a horse, they want you to, the horse is drinking from the well. So they're saying that they're giving an indication they're going to lead you there, but they need you to drink. Okay? So they're showing me a gateway, and they're showing me lots of support. Lots of support. So this could be not only in heaven, as we know there's plenty there, but people that may come into your path that will help lead you to that well that you've been desiring to drink from and to experience. But you've got to do the drinking. So don't deny yourself, okay? Don't deny yourself the pleasures of anything in life. And one of the things about the sacral chakra is very interesting. It's connected to our sexual, our creative appetites, our physical needs, physical appetite, as I said, creativity, addiction. There is something to be said for the placement of that chakra and it's what it represents. And so it tells us to deny. And one of the biggest things about our world is that we deny the most basic needs, our sexual needs. And if you deny any desire, then no wonder it's difficult for you to have practice feeling that you deserve, that you're worthy to experience the pleasures of life. So don't hold back on these basic needs. And that's why we end up being gravitating towards addictions, because we are denying ourselves something, and then but that's not natural to our inner being. And so then we find some addiction. It has to pop up in order to bring balance, you see. So stop denying, and you won't need to make unhealthy choices. You won't have this urge of feel drawn towards an unhealthy desire in order to bring balance to the healthy desire that you're not acting upon. So let's all stop this collectively and be a support to everyone around you. And because when you do that, you give that support to yourself. So when you see people denying their own desires, no matter what it is that's healthy for them, encourage them not to do that. Encourage them to let them know that it's okay. Let's give compassion instead of judgment around this. All right, let me just tune in and see if there's any additional information. But this is going to really give you to shift your perspective, and it's going to just open up, give you more clarity, and it's going to help you to sort of feel like you're not on this island alone in your consciousness and your own beliefs about unconditional love. And it'll just connect you, and they're showing me just an expansion, and it will allow you to easily attract opportunities all around you of all kinds, okay? And it'll be a real game changer if you put this into practice. All right, for the middle of the week, oh my goodness, we have really, really awesome cards here. So the Sun card, two things the Sun card does for me is it makes me think that, like your solar sign. So it gives me an indication that something coming up not only is going to be successful, but this is going to be successful because I feel like it's related to your purpose, and so it's almost like this card for me represents that the energy is coming from your inner being, your core being. It's like you're in the middle of the week, and I think in this week in general, that you're going to be really in the flow of your soul's purpose and dreams. So opportunities and things will come to you rather easily. And so don't deny, okay? They're showing me that you planted the seeds in your consciousness, in your higher self's consciousness. So even if you don't immediately recognize the gift of your own deliberate creation, be open to it and Trust it. It's okay. You're safe. This is coming from deep within you. And this is like a gift of love. Okay? They're giving me an indication that some of you may, first of all, that this represents someone coming into your life, a new love. It also, they're writing that some of you who feel like your age, you're too old and maybe you're not going to find someone now, and you're already a certain age, that this is also going to be something that happens for you as well, that at this point in your life you're going to find love. So, and it could also mean that you feel like just rejuvenated and inspired in a career, and or so just be open to, I think, things that are just in alignment, so to speak, in your chart. Just sort of some of those things are, the time is right and ripe for these things to unfold. A time of abundance in the middle of the week. So just be open to blessings and brilliant ideas, as the cards say. And if you have something important going on, things are going to be successful on that day. Okay. So the beginning of the week is just you're turning pages, and creating success as you do that is what we're seeing so far. Things that you've been praying for from your soul. Okay, and the card for the weekend is the Nine of Fire. And this card says, don't give up, protect what you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Okay, so this card really shows that you have all the resources right now. All right, you have them all standing with you. And you just need to stay focused and don't give up before you get what you've been seeking, and trust that you're going to receive what you've been seeking, okay, and what you've been aspiring towards. This tells me that if you were thinking about changing, or giving up on an idea or plans or something that was going to come out, to not do that, to stand your ground and stick it out. Okay, you may need to just ride it out. They're kind of showing me like a surfboard. So you may need to ride out whatever kind is going on, but ride it out. Okay, they're showing me a heart, and they're showing me that this is something that you truly love. It's something you're passionate about. It could be someone. This could be a relationship, and maybe you're feeling like you don't know if you need to, if this is going to work. It could be something that a new relationship, or something that just shifted in an existing relationship. Don't give up, okay? Don't bow out yet, okay? It's kind of that it's not over till the fat lady's sings kind of thing. So just hang in there, okay? And don't put up your guard. Don't it says, another card says, protect what you've created. But when you put up your guard, sometimes you end up hindering what you've created. So stand your ground, but don't put up walls. Don't put up barriers, okay, and end up blocking that. So don't draw any conclusions. If you want to get prepared, prepare yourself to embrace what you want. Focus on what you want, what you desire. When you focus on what you don't want, which is the reason for trying to guard yourself against something. Like, don't try to guard yourself in a relationship. Don't try to avoid making mistakes, because all you're focused on then is what you don't want. And hello, law of attraction is just going to amplify that and create the situation that you're trying to avoid. So focus on what you desire. That's the way to protect what you've created. You've created something, and you already had the right ideas or the thoughts that brought it to this point. So just keep nurturing that energy, not something completely the opposite, like thinking of things that even happened yet or things that can go wrong. That's counterproductive. Okay? All right. So let's take a look at the card for that's pulled from the bottom of the deck. All right. And this card is the Nine of Earth. So this card indicates that it says enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So this is indicating that for you who have been, seeking something in terms of employment or a career shift that is going to be successful if you're thinking about going into business for yourself. But this card is in general showing a time of success and where you're able to reap the rewards. So for the underlying meaning of this week, this card is indicating you reaping the rewards, coming to a completion of a cycle of completion, and being able to relax and to enjoy life more. So you've been working hard, and what they want you to do is to take some time to enjoy your success, to remember in this week to enjoy your success, okay? While you're waiting for something to unfold, just remember to enjoy yourself. Spend some time doing something creative, or spend some time enjoying hanging out with friends. Just enjoy the blessings that you've been experiencing recently in your life, because this will help to keep that activation going of manifesting your dreams and your desires that you've been waiting for. And so we send you lots of love and angel blessings in this week. And I thank you all for your comments and for joining us here. All the new subscribers and for sharing. So continue to do that, to subscribe and to share, so that if you feel that someone would benefit from these messages. And if you're looking for an angel reading yourself, please feel free to contact me at theangelschool.com, which you can find at the link below, as well as join us for the daily card messages on Facebook, which you can find in the link below as well. I think it automatically, the videos and the Facebook messages get sent to Twitter as well, because I see people following and sharing on Twitter. So these messages. So this week, I will be doing the daily card messages. I will have to record the following week's message a little bit early. I'll be away for the Memorial Day weekend, Monday, Friday, and Monday. So I'll resume the messages after the Memorial Day weekend, so Friday and Monday, okay? So till next week, God bless you all.